What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So there are some rumors brewing around that Carmelo Anthony might get traded to the Houston Rockets. Now, I will sit here and I'll say this. I made a video a few days ago saying Melo's staying in New York. That's what I truly believe will happen. Now, we all understand that the Golden State Warriors, as of right now, especially with them keeping Andre Iguodala, picking up Nick Young, Kevin Durant taking less money, and then Stephen Curry got that contract, which he definitely deserved, $200 million, first player ever, congratulations. But there's something that is lingering from that conversation, and that is that the Golden State Warriors, with this team right now, is an absolute dynasty. This team right now is well equipped to win every single year for the next 3 seasons. Easily. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because if the Cleveland Cavaliers keep the same roster that they have now, they're only getting older. They're only getting older. Okay? Kevin Love, he's not a great... He's a great offensive player, but in terms of the modern day game and playing with LeBron and Kyrie, it makes him look like he's bad on the offensive end, which he really isn't. Because he's spotting up and catch and shooting now where he needs the ball in the low post more, but the Warriors play at such a fast pace that he's not able to do that. Which creates a problem, which is why he's so inconsistent in the NBA Finals. Now you have Kyrie Irving, who played extremely well in 2016. 2017, he didn't play too well. He had, he's on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay, you had LeBron, who played really well. He disappeared for a few fourth quarters, but for the most part, he showed up like always. But the thing to understand is there's only one way to make sure that the Golden State Warriors aren't going to win three more championships, meaning they'll have 4 straight titles. And the only way to make sure that this does not happen is the Cleveland Cavaliers need to trade Kevin Love for Carmelo Anthony. Now, I know I've made a video on this before. I know people are going to say, Steve, it doesn't make a difference. But you guys, I want to get this through your head. You guys have to understand that against the Golden State Warriors, you don't need well, obviously, against in any type of basketball, you need defense. But you need to be able to score in order to keep up. Because if you can't score, your defense will mean nothing. Your defense will mean nothing if you can't score. Because no matter what you do, the Golden State Warriors are going to score. And 9 times out of 10, they're counting by 3 while you're counting by 2. So you add Carmelo Anthony, which creates more flexibility in the lineup. You can have LeBron on the bench, and you don't have to worry about, oh, God, what if Kyrie's off, okay? Or if you have Melo on the bench, you won't have to worry about, oh, I have no one else to score, because you have LeBron. All right? And if you have Kyrie down and just LeBron, and LeBron's having an off night, you don't have to worry, oh, Kevin Love's not going to show up. He can't show up big time because he's not a playmaker. So that's what LeBron meant by he needs a playmaker. He didn't mean we need someone else that can create shots for his teammates. No, that's what he's there for. He'll give you 30 a night, but he'll also create shots for everyone else. What he meant was he needs someone to be able to create their own shot. That's exactly what he meant. Okay, so the only way for that to happen is for them to get Carmelo Anthony. Now, this brings us to the subject. If they get Carmelo Anthony, are they good enough to defeat the Golden State Warriors? If they get Melo, every single game would have to be perfect. Because like I've said before, against this Golden State team, okay, I know Melo's one of the greatest scorers ever. LeBron, obviously the same. And Kyrie's a really good scorer. But against the Golden State Warriors, you cannot lose. You cannot be down by more than 1 game because you will never catch up. You will never catch up against the Warriors if you're down by more than 1 game. Meaning if you go down 2-0 or if you go down 3-1, it's over. There's nothing you can do. You cannot go down by more than 1 game against this team because you will not be able to catch up to them. It just won't happen. This team offensively is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Okay? So, and then you have them keeping Andre Iggy, and then you also got Nick. I mean, this team is a nightmare. And again, I'm not saying the Cavaliers are going to be definite champions if they sign Carmelo Anthony. They'll have a way better chance than they did last year in 2017. Okay, but I wouldn't say they stand no chance. I would say they stand a chance, but they have to play perfect, even with Melo. Now, in terms of with Kevin Love and keeping this exact same roster, they stand no chance whatsoever. This team stands no chance whatsoever against the Golden State Warriors because the Warriors are just getting better. They're getting deeper. Their depth, their flexibility, their rotations, their coaches are getting more experience. They have Mike Brown, who was coach of the year in 08-09 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm pretty sure he was. They went 66-16. You have Steve Kerr, who's pretty good. I mean, again, he has superstars on his team, but you never know. He's a pretty solid coach. Okay, so the team's just getting more experience and more experience. Klay Thompson. And the thing about Klay Thompson is he's not going to struggle all playoffs like he did last year. Okay? So could you imagine if Klay Thompson wasn't struggling the entirety of the playoffs? They would have swept through everybody. Okay? So I'm telling you guys right now, if the Cavaliers don't trade for Carmelo Anthony, or if the Knicks don't buy out Carmelo Anthony and the Cavs go after him, or if Melo goes to Houston, it's over for the league. Okay, it's unfortunate. It sucks that I have to be the one to tell you the bad news, but it is. It's over for the league if Melo does not go to the Cavs, and even then, there's no guarantees. It's that simple, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a new era. Because that's literally the only option the Cavaliers have. Get Melo and play perfect every single game in the finals, or keep losing and his legacy's going to get messed up. And I don't want that to happen because I'm LeBron's #1 fan. All right? And then on top of that, you got the Celtics with Gordon Hayward. I mean, goddamn. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.